What's going on, y'all? So we back. I wasn't gonna leave y'all hanging. Y'all know I had to watch the what is it, 90 Day Tell All. So what's this, season 5, girl, part freaking 2. I'm not gonna make this long because it really wasn't much that we needed to say. Girl, 2 hours for nothing. 2 hours for nothing. And I'm glad that it wasn't 4 hours, you know, because we really didn't get much of anything out of it, honestly. More of the same things that we've been saying throughout the season. I mean, we got a little bit more clarity on, girl, Ben, let's just go there, okay? Because what I cannot stand is a self-righteous type of person. And Benjamin, okay, he gets off all of that. Benjamin wants to toe and put out there the fact that he used to be a youth pastor or whatever, you know. Okay, that's fine. He used to counsel relationships and couples. And I'm sitting here like, you used to do that? You used to counsel relationships and couples relationships and shit like that? And yet you cannot keep your own relationship together? Now see, on the one hand, I know we all imperfect and, you know, shit happens, okay? Sometimes we get into relationships and we think it's gonna last, and, you know, something just comes up and it's just like, no, I can't do this anymore. You fall out of love. That's natural, all right? But for the reasons that Ben and his relationships failed and floundered, no, you don't need to be giving anybody any type of advice when you up here acting a fool the way that you're acting on TV, all right? And then have the nerve to tell, bitch, which couple was it? Was it Gino or Mike that they needed to have some therapy if they gonna, you know, come together and be? I'm sitting here like, excuse me, sir, you're the main one that needs to be in therapy, okay? Because of the way that you're working, and it's disgusting. And just like Kimberly said, bitch, you out here judging everybody else's relationship when you out here moving funny and your shit more fucked up than anybody. I said, well, you know, on the one hand, I don't think his stuff is more fucked up. I think he's more fucked up in the head. But I feel like Mike's shit is more messed up than anything. Because that man is delusional. That man is delusional, and we will get on that in a second, baby girl. But Ben, he came in there like he was a counselor. You know, he was just automatically judging everybody's shit. And I mean, understandably so, because that's literally what we're doing. You know, I'm sorry, y'all, I ain't got my stand. I'm at work, so y'all gonna get the shakiness or whatever. But understandably so, because that's what everybody is doing. They're talking on everybody's relationship. This is what a tell-all is. This is what the reunion is. But don't come in, you know, making it seem as if you're a little bit better than them, okay? Because of your previous background in this type of relationship, expert type of field or whatever. But yet, you can't see past the fact that you're being played. And honestly, I feel like Ben and Mahogany is fake as fuck. I feel like that shit is fake as hell. It's been so much stuff that's been coming out about Mahogany, you know, and somebody told me I needed to, don't forget about holding her accountable. Yeah, that bitch fake too, okay? Because at the end of the day, if you knew that you was not really trying to get with him and you ain't want no relationship with him, she was playing him the whole time. And I put more of it on Ben. Okay, do I think that she was playing him? For the most part, yes. But at the same time, I feel as though, you know, it was just something to do and she was trying to fill it out or whatever, and she didn't expect it to get as far as it gotten. But then Ben fucked around and so-called fell in love with her in 3 months, bitch. They ain't fall in love with nobody in no damn 3 months. I like I said, I'm gonna have lust for you. I'm gonna probably be a little bit infatuated after 3 months, and most likely that's because I want to. Okay, that's because I want to hit. You know what I'm saying? Because you fan this shit, I want to know what it's like, you know? So, I'm just being honest. Like, I can get on here and I can be honest, okay? But I said, Benjamin, you were being played, okay? And they were saying that Mahogany probably wasn't even real. Like, she was a little decoy or some shit like that. And people was... Twitter is a mess when this show comes on. They was like, it is so funny how all of a sudden she need a translator 100% damn near and you was talking perfectly English. She had a translator, like at the very beginning when she started talking or whatever, when she started speaking, and then like towards like the middle end or whatever, she was perfect English. Perfect English. I said, what? What? But Ben, it's just, it's weird. It's weird because of the age. And then you're getting on this stage and you're trying to debate the whole reason why, what's it called? Her lying about the age and the age being like off by a year or two. It doesn't make you look any better, okay? It doesn't make you look any better. You still look like a creep going after this girl. Like you're literally, you're preying on this girl, okay? And it's coming off that way because it's like you're forcing her to be with you. You're forcing her to have feelings for you. You're forcing her to hear what you have to say. If a person don't want to hear what you got to say, don't do that shit. And my whole thing is this. Like they said, why the fuck you stay if she didn't show up in Peru at the airport? All right. And they tried to turn it on her a little bit and be like, why you ain't show up or whatever. She said, bitch, I told him not to come. And then you have to remember, if you go back and you look at the season when he was supposed to come, she did text him and say, don't come because the parents don't want him there or whatever. And he still took it upon himself to come. So that's all his fault. Everything that happened up in Peru is his fault because she told him not to come. And so, you know, you bring the friend on. You bring the friend on, Miss Jessica. Now, I don't want to assume, but I feel like half these white folks on this cast gives me maggoties, okay? I'm just going to say that. And Miss Jessica, baby girl, you gave me all of that, all right? The way Ben judges and uses religion, he gave me that a little bit. And it only hit me this episode. The way Jessica was up there talking about, what's the girl name? Mahogany. Girl, I was sitting here like, excuse me? We are in 2022. Now, I understand you're trying to make a point as to the reason why the girl didn't want to, you know, FaceTime. And that is another thing, y'all. They were talking this whole time. And all they did were text messages and probably a couple of emails. Never really got on the phone. Never. I'm not finna fall in love with somebody through a fucking text message, okay? I got a little situation, but we fucking FaceTime, bitch, okay? Like, that person make it, you know, even with friends, okay? Like a friend that I'm talking to right now, you know, she make it a point to fucking FaceTime me, okay? So that you know, bitch, I'm not catfish and I'm really just trying to be cool or whatever it is, what it is. Because I'm not finna just be doing no text message type of shit. You know, we can do that, but I'm not finna just be falling in love with somebody and I ain't even see their personal face in real life. Like, bitch, what? Get your ass on the goddamn screen and let me see what it is, okay? And flash it. Let me stop. Okay, I don't need to go that far. I don't need to go that far. That was a little crude. Don't think that that's what I'm about. I mean, unless you want to do that, you ain't got to do that. But bitch, let's talk, okay? We gotta fucking talk. And I need to see you. I need to see your mouth moving. I need to just see you in your element. You know, take me around your place or whatever. I'm gonna take you around my place. I'm walking down the street. Hey girl, how you doing? Boo, boo, boo. Bitch, Ben and Mahogany ain't never did that shit. And then Jessica was like, so you talking about some you shy? Because that's what she said. She was like, I was shy. Or that's what Ben said that she said. She was shy or whatever. And Jessica was like... So you mean to tell me, I went to go look at your social media, all right? You're posting all these promiscuous and provocative ass photos or whatever, and you're talking about you're shy. You're not shy on your social media, okay? And I said, excuse me? It was the way she said it, you know? And I was like, you do know that it's a difference between posting certain type of pictures and actually speaking to somebody. Somebody can feel comfortable posting a picture, but yet they don't feel comfortable actually speaking to a person face to face. There is a fucking difference, okay? And you're judging just on based on the content of her social media, you know, and how she looks or whatever. I can judge you and say, bitch, you very much look like you could have been part of June 6th. What is it, January 6th, 2021? I can literally say that shit. The way that you was coming out, you know, and when Jasmine got up into that ass and she called her bitch at the end of the sentence, she gonna say something, what? I don't know. I couldn't understand anything that she just said. I just know that she said, bitch. I said, bitch, I knew what she said. I knew what she said without the curse words. I mean, the subtitles. And you can't understand what she said? I said, yeah, that gave me a little tease. And I was just like, Miss Jessica, you know, you was going so hard for Ben. You know, Mahogany had to put Ben out and fuck his lies and all this shit. And we seeing all this stuff that was going on. But then his ass went back to Peru. I hope y'all ain't see that spit. His ass went back to Peru and got back with the girl. I said, what the fuck? She said, you know, he said he'll be there with no cameras or whatever. And he was like, yeah, we together now. Girl, Mahogany said, no, the hell we not. Because you said that it wasn't going to be no cameras and all that shit. And then look at what you got. You done filmed all this stuff and you putting all this stuff. I said, wait a minute. Meanwhile, Jasmine had got up in Jessica's ass because I guess Jessica was texting or DMing Gino. And most likely I feel like Gino was the one that rolled up in Jessica's inbox. I really do feel that way. And Jessica said she married, but that really don't mean nothing. That don't mean shit these days. I'm just saying. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that these days when people say I'm married, I would never do this, that really don't mean anything, because you can't put anything past anybody these days. Motherfuckers will cheat for the slightest reason, okay? For the slightest reason or no reason at all, you know? And we do know that there's a such thing as emotional cheating without sex or anything involved, you know? And I feel like that's worse because your feelings are literally involved. But moving on from that, Jasmine got her ass together. Mahogany was sitting there like, yes, yes, yes. Because she was like, I got a sister friend, you know, I got a sister friend. But everybody was just calling him out. I loved it when Kim said, bitch, you up here judging all of us, but sis, you come off as a pervert. You know, you come off very pervy, okay? Meanwhile, Jessica, all of a sudden, that tune flipped. And that's what caught me off guard. Because they was like, so Jessica, how's your relationship with him going to be, you know, after this or whatever? And she was like, at this point, fuck him. He's a liar. He came back trying to make it seem like he was just woe is me and he was the one that was done completely wrong. And now I'm seeing all the shit that she said that he was doing is the complete opposite. And I'm just not here for it. And he's a manipulator. And, you know, it is what it is. I'm not talking to him no more. Done. I said, damn, Jessica. Now, Jessica, I gave you a little point for that. I gave you a little point for that. But you still a bitch, just like Jasmine said. But anyway, when they was leaving, Ben talking about something. And see, this father gave it to me. I said, oh, you one of those motherfuckers. He was like, the men on this season, they were particularly weak. They let their women overrun them. I said, bitch, you were the weakest one. Outside of Mike, you was the weakest one if you want to go by your definition, because you was literally chasing after somebody that did not want you and who had your balls by the grip like this, okay? Like, girl, I'm sitting here like, Ben, you got your damn nerves. Meanwhile, let's just go to Mike and Jimena right quick. Pathetic. Both of them. Mike is using the fact that he has a little bit of money and he can pay for things that she doesn't have to, he's buying her love. He's buying her attention. I ain't gonna say love, attention, because that lady don't love him. I don't care if she said, I love you, Mike, or whatever, and all this shit. She don't love that man. They got back together. So technically they boyfriend, girlfriends. They're about to go to Cartagena, you know, try to work on their relationship, possibly get married within a year. They brought the friend out, Nessie and her husband. Girl, Nessie laid up into Jimena's ass, okay? Nessie was me, all right? You're not here for the right reasons. And it's the fact that Mike cannot see that. And I don't know if it's because he's just desperate for a relationship because this is his first real relationship, or if he just, I don't know. Because, bitch, all the time that, and every time I'm looking at these couples, it's like all the time that y'all are spending trying to be with these people that are overseas. And no shade to, you know, anybody with, no shade to anybody that's with, in a relationship with somebody overseas and y'all make it work. But if you're going through all of these difficulties or whatever, you could have been found somebody here in your own country, you know, or the next state over or whatever, and y'all could have made that shit work and it would have been so much easier. You know, I'm not against what people do, but in my own personal feelings, I would never do that. Because, bitch, first of all, I'm not finna fly overseas. I'm not finna go months and days and, well, I'm not finna go years without seeing a person, because you just never know what could happen with, like, the borders and, you know, the fly zones, and if the country gonna get shut down. You never know what could happen, like this pandemic type of shit, and then we're gonna really be asked out. I would rather, if I do long distance, it has to be long distance within the United States of America, okay? That's what it has to be. We possibly can do a little bit of West Indies or whatever, the Caribbean, because, you know, I love y'all. I really feel like if I get one, oh, I feel like y'all have fucked my life up in the best way possible, that I will let you. Let me stop. Y'all know I'm a mess. I'm a mess, okay? I can admit it. I can admit it. Some of y'all sitting there judging, but I can admit it. Can you? But, you know, Ximena, it might, of course she gets upset because Nessie was calling her out. The husband is trying to tell Mike, you know, you need to do better and all this stuff, and he's not trying to hear it. They calling her out about whether or not he's paying for stuff, and, you know, do you really love him? Because he's in love with her, she's not in love with him. She said that, I don't love him. And everybody was just calling her out because you literally got on TV and you said this man disgusts you. Like, his everyday movement just disgusts you, okay? And I'm sitting here like, why are you trying to put yourself through this? Because you claim that you didn't need to be, you can take care of yourself or whatever, but you want to be kept, okay? And you want him to continue to pay for your things and everything. So that's why you're doing all this shit. And at one point she had to leave, okay? Because Nessie and the husband was getting in that ass. Bitch, did you hear when she called Nessie a bitch? She was like, why did you bring that bitch here? I said, oh, no, you're not gonna do that. You're the bitch in this situation. I'm sorry. And Mike, you just dumb as fuck. I don't feel sorry for you at all. He's sitting there crying and everything. Bring her back. Get her back. Get her back. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Okay? Talking about something within a year we're going to be married. We're going to have kids. No, you're not. No, you're not. All right? No, you're not. Moving on from them. Kimberly, girl, and Usman, you fucked up. You got caught. You trying to say that, listen, I ain't talking to Zara now or whatever. At the end of the day, Kimberly's still gonna be with Usman. That's just all to it. He got some type of hold on her, and I just don't understand it. And I just wish her, you know, I would say I wish her son could just shake her, but, you know, she's one of those people that's going to do whatever it is that she wants to do. And if this is what she wants to do, she's going to continue. Okay. She's obsessed with this man. And again, I cannot deal with it. I cannot deal with it. I honestly feel as though Usman is not going to be with no older woman. He's going to get with somebody that is younger in his age range, just like a Zara. And I wouldn't be surprised if him and Zara fuck around and get back together. Okay. He claims that they're not talking now, but I don't believe that he's not talking to somebody else. I don't believe shit about this thing. Okay. I really don't. Moving on from that, Gino and what's her name? Jasmine. The whole nude picture. I don't know if Gino is nervous, but he has a pattern of when he get caught up in his bullshit, he stutters or he acts like he didn't hear what the question was, you know, and that's exactly what he was acting like. You know, he was trying to explain what happened with the nude picture. You know, he said basically his ex was trying to come at him about, you know, having some new dude in her life. So he was like, let me get back at her by showing her, yeah, I got me this girl. And I was sending her this group photo or whatever, and I accidentally sent a partially nude picture of Jasmine. It was an accident. Jasmine said, bitch, no the fuck it wasn't. And it was an accident all 3 times that you sent it with captions and everything. I said, call his ass out, Jasmine. Call his ass out, Jasmine. Now, let me tell you something. Jasmine annoyed the fuck out of me during the season a little bit because I thought she was a little bit much, okay? But bitch, this reunion, she won me the fuck over, okay? Because she was calling everybody out and she was not holding her tongue, and she called that man out, all right? She called her men out. She said, bitch, you was being rude as fuck, okay? You just a rude ass bitch. I was very much here for it, you know, and Gino, of course, is lying about it. Gino, yeah, Ben told Gino that they needed to have some therapy or some shit. I was like, you know what? I really honestly feel like Jasmine, like I said before, Jasmine do love him. I don't think that she's playing him. That lady is in love with him for whatever reason. Opposites attract. And I'm kind of here for it. I just want Gino to get his shit together. Like, be honest. Okay? Because I feel as though if they make it to the altar and he keep doing this shit that he doing, he gonna fuck around and find out about Jasmine and what she's all capable of. Mama little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? And I feel like you're gonna push her to the edge and she probably might stab your ass, okay? I'm just saying, like, come on, you know? Leave that lady alone, okay? Do right by her. I mean, yeah, do right by her. Meanwhile, the whole situation with Ella, don't bring her back. Don't bring her back. Ella is full of shit. Ella make us big girls look bad to a certain extent. But then let me say that. She don't make me look bad, so let me take that out. Okay? All you showed is that we can get some dick or puss whenever we want to. Okay, we ain't out here starving for it, but baby, you out here starving for Johnny, okay, for somebody that is in unpredictable circumstances, you know, unique circumstance, being overseas, and you up here talking about, I need to be touched, I need to be loved on. And like everybody said, well, if that is your love language, and if that's literally what you need in your life all the time, why are you trying to pursue a relationship with somebody that's overseas in another country, where you're not going to be able to see them all the time, okay? And you're not going to have their touch all the time because they got on her ass for fucking around on him. Listen, she better than me because, let me stop, because then somebody probably looking and be like, you know, I don't want to do this with you because I heard what you said, that you said you might have just fucked around, even though, listen, but I'm going to be honest. If you care about a person, like Kim said, I will say this, I believe it was Kim. If you love a person, you're not going to cheat on them, regardless of what the situation is. If they're 5,000 miles away, 100,000 miles away, you're not going to cheat on them, all right? But we also have needs, okay? Like they said, listen, bitch, get you a toy, okay? Get you a goddamn toy. I mean, the toy is nice, but it's better with another person. I'm just saying, okay? And then if you're gonna cheat, bitch, I don't know what Ella was thinking. Like, if you're gonna cheat, she didn't have to tell Johnny. She told him that to hurt his feelings. And like, I think somebody brought it up and said, did you tell him that to make him feel as though that he needs to hurry up and just come on over? Like, that put a pep in his step to come over. And I feel like that's what she did. I feel like that's what she did. And then said that she invited a friend over for her birthday. Not a friend from down the street. Not a friend the next county over. A friend that actually had to get on the fucking flight. Now see, I don't want to call it a fetish, but Ella got a type. He was another Asian friend, okay? Another Asian man that flew over, and they met up in, I guess, some Asian chat room or whatever it is that they was up in. And, yeah. Had him come over for her birthday because she said there was nobody else doing anything they couldn't do. I said, girl, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, ma'am. We're not buying that. We're not buying that, okay? You know, and then said, bitch, he came over to the crib. We kicked it, and he just slept in my second bedroom. I said, girl. Who are you playing, Ella? Okay, now you may be fooling Johnny, but you ain't fooling us, okay? And this damn show, bitch, you ain't fooling me. And did you hear when somebody asked, so did you really sleep with old boy, or did you just saying that to make him jealous? And I kind of took that offensively a little bit, because I was like, maybe because I'm a big girl too, And I kind of just went into that mind frame of, oh, you know, people are already thinking that big people can't get relationships or get people, you know, to like them. And especially, you know, somebody that's like average size or smaller, skinny or whatever can be with somebody that's big or whatever and be attracted to them and truly love them and want to have sex with them. But I felt some way about that comment, like, damn, so she got to lie about fucking somebody because what? She a big person and she can't do it? You know, she just saying this shit or whatever because that's the reason why she had to get somebody from overseas. Because I just felt that way a little bit, and I could be just being in my feelings a little bit, but it did come off in my ears like that. But also, I actually was thinking that too. So it was like, I mean, it kind of canceled each other out. It was a two-way thing. I said, you know what? I don't like how it sounded, but I can honestly see it. But she said it was true. It was true. I said, you know what? Johnny and her talking, and he didn't know about the friend coming over, the other one, for the birthday. I said, see, you revealing shit and making him look dumb on this thing, because then he gonna stay with her. I said, Johnny, find you somebody else, okay? I'm pretty sure it's a white girl over there in in China, you know, it's some over there too. I'm pretty sure, okay? And I ain't trying to be racist or, you know, bigot or whatever, but obviously they got types. They got preferences, okay? I'm pretty sure you can find your preference there too. Girl, and let's get on Memphis and Hamza right quick. In the midst of doing this, before they can even get to her, she gets up and she was like, I gotta go right quick. I just don't feel well. I said, what's going on? Mama came back and she said she had to throw up. She feel dizzy. She just got a headache. I said, all right. And she was like, I'm gonna go. Hamza decided to stay. And they just talked about the baby and the fact that, you know, he's here now. He didn't get to see the baby until he was 5. My bad. Somebody, my coworker needed the key up here. But anyway, somebody dropped their phone in the book drop. Now, why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? But anyway, what was I saying? But no, Hamza said he ain't see the baby until the baby, I think, was 5 months old or 5 weeks. Which one was it? It was a 5 in there. But at the same time, honestly, I don't feel like nothing was wrong with Memphis. It could have been, but it wasn't nothing that she couldn't pop a pill and just sit there and take whatever heat was coming, because I don't think that it's fair that she was able to freaking leave, you know, and all of a sudden she don't feel well. And I mean, shit happens, I understand that, but it just felt awfully convenient when they was about to get on her, because I'm pretty sure they was about to go in about the way that she went about this whole relationship. Yes, you have a happy outcome, but baby, you was doing the most in this whole situation. And I really wanted them to get up into that. But all in all, that was the reunion show, the tell-all. This season is over with. I need some better people. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, okay? I'll see you guys later. I'm about to eat lunch.